Hello, this is Don Myers, and on behalf of RE/MAX Center Realty's Farm and Rural Lifestyle Division, we would like to welcome you to the Vale and Morrison land parcel. This is a 170-acre tract about 1.5 miles south of Philipsburg, here in Center County, Pennsylvania, Rush Township. And it has frontage on both the Tyrone Pike, which is also Route 350, and there is also an access right-of-way for a short distance from Phoenix Road. This video is going to start on the right-of-way from Phoenix Road. It is a gated road. The property starts down here a little bit. You can see markers on the left and right hand side of the road. We have a detailed high-resolution aerial photograph on our website. It may be helpful to you to print that out because it really shows this right-of-way very well, and you'll know where you are in the property and can really visualize it from the map as well as the video. The majority of this tract lays very, very nicely. Looking at the GIS map on there, approximately 65%, maybe 70% was strip mined at one point and reclaimed. Most of the ground lays quite nicely. There is an upgrade from once we come on the property. This right-of-way is shared with the neighbor to the west, which is J. Alvin Hawbaker. This is looking back from where we stopped the video, looking back toward where we came on the right-of-way. This is the open field with small trees planted in there. And after you go around the bend in the road that you just saw, that's where the right-of-way goes on out to Phoenix Road. The property line to the east is approximately the end of the open field. This is a view of the hillside above the right-of-way. And you can just see a little bit of Phoenix Road in the left side of your picture. And that is the right-of-way going off Phoenix Road that we had traveled. Now we will continue on up the hill, and we're about midway between the significant bend to the left after we came onto the property of the road and up to the first significant bend to the right, where we're getting reasonably close to the western boundary line. We apologize for the somewhat once in a while shakiness of the video. Our old drone died, and this is the maiden voyage for the new one. It has sensors on that keeps you from getting too close to trees or hitting anything, and we're going to need to modify those settings because they're really too sensitive for our use. But anyway, it does fly and it does take videos, so those are the pluses we have. And now we're coming to the Big Bend. We're getting fairly close to where it levels off onto the plateau area. Once again, most of the trees that you see in this view are part of the property. You'll see another field, somewhat open area here, like the first one that we had seen. That's on the property. And this is looking back from where we came. That is a stone quarry that you see in the distance, and it's on the other side of Phoenix Road. So it's not a strip mine or anything like that over there. Some great views from up here. This property has public water available, and we are told that within 2 years there'll be public sewer out here. Now this is the plateau that I was speaking of, and the property line is very close to the road that you're seeing there. It's a pretty piece of ground up there. Basically, as a rough rule of thumb, the green areas that you see there are this property. Those trees are not dead. When this video was shot, the hardwoods were just starting to come out. Grass was green, evergreens were out, and once again, you can see the stone quarry for reference and the trees that were planted in the field down below here. And the hillside, and then we're leveling off as we come around onto the plateau. A little bit of this road in this area, or I should say some of this road in this area, is on the neighbor's ground. It sort of crisscrosses there. And this is a ground level view of the topography in this area and what the vegetation looks like. We are now looking back toward the stone quarry, and the road you see to the right leads to some sedimentation, filtration, treatment ponds that are over in the Acre tract, and those are for the treatment of acid mine water and reclamation there. Once again, boundary goes over to roughly the tall trees in the distance. And we're shooting back toward Route 350 there. The property does cross Route 350. There's a few acres over on the opposite side from the main tract. It joins the Glass City Road. And there are 2 ponds that the state has in there for treatment of acid water also. The upper portion of that as the ground could be a decent building site in there. Public road water does run right along the road there. So just to recap our video here, this is midway between the first significant bend and the second significant bend. This property is very unique in terms of topography and vegetation. The soil survey map shows some very respectable agricultural soils in this parcel. And there were areas that were there's far more area that was reclaimed and graded and seeded in conservation plantings than what the maps actually show as having been stripped. But I'm not an expert in that sort of thing either. But we appreciate you taking time to view our video here. My associate Courtney or myself would be glad to answer any questions that you have, give you any details. We do have a lot of information on our website at centralparuralproperty.com, and we'd be very, very happy to give you a showing or answer questions. Thank you so very, very much for viewing our video.